Kia ora, welcome to Santulan Yoga. For today's class, we will be opening up through the spine, anteriorly and posteriorly, as well as using our back muscles. We'll open up through the chest and the upper back, and open up through the shoulders as well. You don't need any props for today's class, but if you like, you can have a block handy, or you can have a camping mat that we will use rolled up as a nice soft opener to the upper chest, but you don't need these props if you don't wish. All right, so today we're going to start by lying on our backs and just opening up the chest from there. So you can either just stay lying flat on your back, or if you want to get the lift in your chest, you can either use another yoga mat, or if you have like a camping mat at home like this, you can roll it up into a roll. Or if you have yoga blocks, you can use yoga blocks as well. So this is the more gentler version. I can also show you what the yoga block is as well. So what we're doing is laying down on our backs, and if you're using a second yoga mat or a rolled up camping mat, you want to place that roll right where the shoulder blades are, kind of just at the base of the shoulder blades. And just laying down and letting the upper chest just open up over that curve. Now, if this is uncomfortable for the neck, you can place a pillow, or you can place a block here that's more comfortable. And I'll just quickly show you what you do with a block if you have a block that you want to put behind the shoulder blades. So same position as the roll. Just place it right underneath the shoulder blades, kind of, armpit level. Now this one is going to give you more of an arch of the back. Arch into the back, opening up the upper chest. And just letting your head hang heavy. Again, if it's uncomfortable, you can place another block behind the head or a pillow. So just finding the level that works for you, what's most comfortable. I'm going to stick with the rolled up mat today. And again, just placing the arms wherever they're comfortable, whether they're alongside the body, maybe a little bit higher up. Some people like to bend through the elbows and bring the backs of their hands down to the floor. This room feels good today. Now, this is a position that we don't normally get into in our daily lives. And this is an area, upper back and shoulder blade area, that can get quite tight for a lot of us, for most of us. It's a difficult point to stretch by conventional methods. Taking some nice, slow, easy breaths here. All right, wherever you are, take one more breath. Placing the hands alongside the body, palms steps down, maybe bending through the knees as well. And very slowly pushing yourself back up to a seated position, nice and slow. You've been in that curved posture for a little while. All right, so now we're going to get into more spinal warming up here. So we'll start with a tabletop position. Making sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Knees and feet can be hip apart. So starting with some very gentle cat and cows. So as you inhale, dropping the belly down, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone up. And as we exhale, dropping the head down, dropping the tailbone down, pushing up and away, lifting those ribs up towards the ceiling. Bring a gentle curve into the rib area. Moving those shoulder blades, the left and the right, really pushing the floor away with the hands and the legs as well. Inhaling, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone, dropping that belly down towards the floor. Squeezing those shoulder blades in together very gently. And exhaling, rounding through the spine, reaching those ribs up towards the ceiling. As if you're trying to get those ribs up towards the ceiling. Drawing that belly button in towards the spine. All right, one more. Inhaling, lifting the head, lifting the tailbone, dropping that belly down. And when you're ready, exhaling, pushing the floor away with the hands. Curving through the spine, dropping the head down, dropping the bottom down, and meeting in the center now. So doing the same movement again 3 more times. This time we'll bring some leg movement into this position. Starting with the right leg. We're going to lift the right foot up towards the ceiling. As we inhale, drawing the head up and lifting the knee, lifting the foot of the right leg, dropping the belly down. So this leg, this right leg is going to be our tail, our tiger tail. And when we exhale, rounding through the spine, drawing that right knee in. Trying to get that right knee in towards the nose, dropping the head down. Inhaling, lifting up, drawing that tail up. Exhaling, rounding, drawing that knee to nose. Inhaling. And exhaling. Let's do that once more, inhaling. And exhaling, drawing that right knee back and back into that tabletop position, adjusting the hands, adjusting the knees if you need. All right, left side this time, drawing that left leg up, sole of the foot pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lifting the head, drawing that left leg up just as high as you feel comfortable, dropping that belly down towards the floor. Exhaling, bring that left knee into the nose, rounding the spine. Inhaling, drawing the left leg up, Head up, belly down to the floor. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhaling, drawing the tail up. Exhaling, knee to nose. Once more, inhaling. And exhaling. And bringing the knee back down towards the mat. Pausing here for a moment to tabletop position. And then just drawing the bottom down towards the heels. Coming into a kneeling position here. So making sure the weight is even between the knees and heels. Hello, Andy. Just joining us in yoga today. Pausing here for a breath. Feeling into that spine. On your next inhale, drawing the arms up alongside the head. And coming up onto the shins, onto the knees, going along through the body. As we exhale, bending through the hips again, drawing that bottom down towards the heels. This time, drawing the hands over onto the mat. Coming down, bringing the torso down over the thighs. Inhaling, looking forward towards the hands. And as we exhale, drawing the body up to a tabletop position, but leaving our hands where they are on the mat. This time, coming forward, bringing our weight forward onto our hands and we're releasing our hips down towards the floor. So coming into a cobra position. If this is too strong, you can bend through the elbows and lower down a little bit. And slowly releasing our spine down towards the mat, so we're coming down onto the floor, belly's down to the floor, chest and then shin. Taking a breath here. Moving the hands up so that they're underneath the shoulders now. And just gently pressing ourselves back up to that tabletop position, walking the hands back towards the knees. Coming back to the starting position. Sitting on our heels. All right, let's try that one more time with a little bit more flowing movement, or you can just do step by step if that feels more comfortable. Inhaling, drawing the hands up, coming up onto the shins, up onto the knees. Reaching those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Tucking the ribs in, tucking the tailbone under. Don't want to be curving too much through the spine here. Nice neutral position. Taking a breath here. And on your exhale, hinging from the hips, releasing that bottom back down towards the heels and reaching the arms long and away. Coming down, folding the torso down over the thighs, drawing the head down towards the mat. Going into an extended hero position here. Taking a breath here. And on the next inhale, lifting the head, looking towards the hands, lifting the bottom up, coming into a tabletop position, but keeping the hands where they are, so not strictly tabletop. And slowly drawing that pelvis forward, bringing the weight of the body forward, more into the hands, and slowly with control, releasing those hips down towards the mat. Legs extending long, arms extending long. Once the hips are down, rolling the shoulders back, down, opening up through the chest. Very slight bend in the elbows here. And just very gently squeezing the bottom muscles together to protect the lower back. Taking a few breaths here. And then very slowly bending through the elbows, keeping those elbows squeezing in towards the ribs, releasing down with control, belly coming down, ribs coming down, mid-chest, upper chest, flowing all the way down to the chin, touches the mat. Pausing here for a moment. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders and very gently pressing back up. Walking the hands back toward the knees to the standing position. All right, we'll do that one more time. Inhaling, drawing up. Taking a breath here. And exhale, folding forward over the sides, reaching the arms long. Now either coming up into that tabletop position, or this time if you'd like to try, we'll bring the forearms down towards the mat and drawing the body through the arms. We want to sort of snake our way down towards the mat. And pressing into the hands, lifting up, also up, chin, looking forward. Or as you did before, just lying the hips down towards the mat. Having a soft bend through the elbows, rolling the shoulders back and down, squeezing the chakras together, opening up through the chest. Take a breath here. And then very slowly with control, lowering that body down. Belly button, ribs, the chest, upper chest. And then last thing is the chin. All right, pausing here for a moment. And now just pressing yourself back up to that tabletop position. Keeping the hands where they are in the extended position and just drawing the hips back towards the heels. You might need to walk both hands back with you, but we want to keep those arms extended in front. If you wish, you can also bring the knees out a little bit wider to create more space for the torso. Big toes to touch, knees coming out wide. And drawing the chest down towards the mat. Now you can bring your chin to the mat or the forehead, or you can also turn your head to one side if that's more comfortable. You want the arms to be nice and active here, so not just hanging out. Really reaching away with those fingertips, opening up through the armpits, but feeling the extension and the stretch from around the ribs through to the armpits. All right, one more breath here and extend here. Now you can either stay here or you can draw the forearms and the hands together. So bring the pinky fingers together like this and the inner parts of the forearm. Bring the palms together. And we just want to draw our head down between our upper arms. This might take a little bit of wiggling to get in here, create space. And drawing the forward, once your head is in between the upper arms, you can then draw forearms and the hands up to the back. Now this can be quite an intense stretch. So if it is too much, do feel free to back off. And one more breath here. And we really slowly lowering those forearms down towards the mat. Releasing the palms of the hands, releasing the forearms, coming back into that extended hero position. Pausing here for a moment. Inhaling, looking forward towards the hands. Pressing back up to a tabletop position again. Walking the hands back, bring the knees in. And now releasing down towards the mat. Belly down, legs extending. All right, so stretching through the shoulders a little bit more. Extending through the left arm at shoulder height, so the arms coming straight out. And the right hand, bending through the elbow, bring that right hand underneath the right shoulder. We're going to draw that left ear down towards the mat. And we're going to bring that right leg back behind us. So we're rolling up onto the left side of the body. Stamping that right foot down to the mat behind us, or just wherever you can reach. This can be quite an intense one. So we're coming into stretching the front of the neck muscle through the chest. Also getting a bit of a spinal twist through the back as well, and opening up through the hips. And you can keep your hand down, your right hand down onto the mat if you wish. You're reasonably flexible through or open through the chest. To create a deep stretch, you can start drawing that right arm up, bending through the elbow, and dropping that right arm behind the body, so into the small of the waist. So you've got that option here as well. As always, just finding that point of resistance without being in any pain. So if something doesn't quite feel right, you can ease off the position that you're in. All right, one more breath here, wherever you are. If you decided to go for the extended version, just drawing that right arm out from behind. Bringing that arm back down towards the mat. And very slowly rolling back onto the chest. Pausing here on your belly for a moment. Just notice the difference between the left and the right shoulders. And then when you're ready, switching to the other side. So right arm, drawing straight out from the shoulder. Bring that right ear down towards the floor. And rolling over to that right side, that right hip. Drawing that left hand in, just in front of the chest or in front of the face. Placing that left foot down onto the floor behind you. Again, if you'd like a more intense stretch, you can draw that left arm up, bend through the elbow, drawing that forearm into the small of the back and touching the ground behind you. Remembering to open up, rolling that left shoulder back and down. You don't want to be collapsing into the chest here. One more breath here, wherever you are. And releasing that left arm. Bringing that back down towards the mat and very slowly rolling back onto the tummy. Pausing here for a moment. You can draw the hands underneath the head. Or if you wish, you can draw the arms alongside the body, whatever feels most comfortable for you. All right, when you're ready, bring the chin down into the mat. Drawing the arms forward. Legs can be hip apart, arms shoulder width apart. This time as we inhale, we're going to draw the right arm up and the left leg up off the mat. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale down, inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale down, inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale down, right arm, left leg again. Exhale, inhale, left arm, right. This time, both arms and legs together. And exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down. This time we're going to hold for one breath. Inhale. Both arms, both feet up. Take a breath. Keep holding. One more breath. Keep holding. And exhale back down. All right, drawing the arms alongside the body. Bringing the palms of the hands together, interlacing the fingertips, thumb towards the lower back, extending those arms down bottom. So we want the arms as straight as they possibly can be. Rolling the shoulders back and down. You'll notice that the shoulders will lift up off the mat. This time as we inhale, we're going to lift the fists off bottom, lifting the arms up, lifting the chest up, but keeping feet on the floor. And exhale down. Inhale, lifting the hands, lifting the chest, feeling up, and exhale down. All right, once more, we'll take a breath or two when we get to the top. Inhaling with the palms, feeling chest up. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. One more. And exhaling down. All right, releasing the hands, turning the head to one side, pausing here for a moment. All right, bringing the chin back to the chest this time. Drawing the legs back together. Bending through the knees, drawing the heels in towards the bottom. Reaching back with our arms. Grabbing a hold, ideally of the ankles / top of the foot. Or grabbing the top of the foot. If you can't quite reach, you can use a strap for this to place on top of the feet so that you can hold it like this. This time as we inhale, just using the strength of our legs to peel our chest up off the mat. So pressing the hands into the feet, feet into the hands, just peeling that chest up off the mat, just using the strength of the lower part of the legs. We want a little squeeze with the inner thighs to keep those knees together. And exhaling, coming back down. Inhale, drawing the chest up. Rolling those shoulders back and down, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeezing the knees together. Squeezing the bottom ever so slightly. and exhaling back down. All right, so you can stick with that level if you wish, or if you'd like to go a little bit further. This time we will start to lift the upper thighs and the knees up off the mat as we press our hands and our feet together. So inhaling, drawing up. Again, you're just using the hands and the feet, press into one another, but creating some more lift through the knees here. Taking a few breaths in this position. One more. And slowly releasing the body back down. Letting go of the feet. Drawing the arms alongside the body, letting the arms draw long along the mat. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders. Pressing up to a tabletop position. Drawing the big toes together. Knees coming out wide. And releasing that bottom down towards the heels, arms extending long. Just stretching out through the back here as a counter pose or bow pose. All right, one more breath here. You can pause, drawing yourself back up to a tabletop position. And now coming down onto the bottom and lying back onto our back now. Just moving my power pack there, lying down to the back. And now I'm going to come into a more inverted posture, and I'll give you 3 options here for whatever level that you're at. So if you want a more restorative posture, what we can do is just bend through the knees, draw those heels in toward the bottom, lifting the pelvis up, and placing that block right under the sacrum. So this is a nice supported version of an inversion posture, so that you're just having a nice relaxed inversion where we're having the hips over the shoulders. Another option here, if you want a supported version, is you can draw the knees up so that the knees are coming straight up, so that you're in more of a 90-degree angle, and extending the lower legs up as well, heels pointing up towards the sky, feet flat, toes drawing back towards the lengths. So this is a supported Karani, so wood form pose. You can also do this against a wall if you wish. If you are at this level but you want a bit more of an active position, we can draw those heels back down, take that block out. This time what we'll do is we'll support the lower back with our forearms and our hands. We will bring the palms of the hands into the sacrum position, so not your lower back, not 100% gripping the bottom, but some of the in-between position between those positions. So you'll need to lift up onto the shoulders to do this. So just very gently tucking the chin into the chest, drawing the back of the neck along the back of the mat. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms face down. And we need to sort of like flick our bottom up and over and catch it with our hands. But we want the elbows and the backs of the arms to be drawing down strongly into the mat. We want a nice strong sort of triangle position to hold our body out. Roll back. Placing the palms of the hands onto the small of the back, and this position you have this nice angle with feet kind of dangling over the head, and you're drawing that bottom back towards the mat. So there's an option there if you want a more active, but still gentle, inverted position. If you want to move on from there, you can come all the way up into the shoulder stand if you wish. So the full shoulder stand is a more upright position, so you're really bringing those hips over the shoulders. And this is where you need to make sure that you have a nice straight neck and that you're really tucking that chin into the chest as you lift up. So the hand position is the same again, bringing the palms of the hands into more into the small of the back. Once you get a comfortable position, you can start drawing the hands down the back so that they're coming closer to the shoulder blades. Again, if once you get up this position, you find that it's a little bit too intense, then do feel free to drop back into that half shoulder stand position or back into that supported shoulder stand or into the waterfall position with the legs just straight out. So just finding a posture that feels best for you today. Wherever you are, we'll take a few breaths here. If you're in shoulder stand, slowly bending through the hips, drawing those legs over top of the head, coming into the flower position. And from there, slowly drawing the spine back down with control. And zipping the legs together, lifting the chin up onto the chest, and very slowly extending both legs at the same time down towards the edge. See how slowly. Keep breathing. Once the heels touch the floor, you can bring head and the neck back down, shoulders back down. Letting the arms and legs roll away for a moment. Pause here. Drawing the breath close. Right, and zipping the legs back together. Bring the arms out to shoulder height, arms face down. Drawing the right knee into the chest, just using the strength of the leg muscles. And drawing that right leg across the body to the left, coming up onto the left side of the body. And into a nice final twist here, happy to release the back. If you wish, you can bring that left hand down onto the right knee, draw that knee down to the floor. Rolling that right shoulder back down, drawing that right shoulder down to the floor. And you can either look up towards the ceiling, or if you wish, if the neck is okay, you can turn the head and look along the right arm. All right, one more breath here. If the head is turned, drawing it back to center. And slowly rolling back onto the back. Zipping both legs together again. Drawing the left knee in towards the chest, just using the strength of the leg muscles to do that. Drawing that left knee across the body to the right. You place that right hand on top of the left knee. Drawing that left knee down towards the floor. Rolling that left shoulder back and down. Trying to get that left shoulder blade down towards the floor. And just looking up towards the ceiling. Or if the neck is okay, turn the head left arm. One more breath here. Turning the head back to center. And rolling back onto the right. Getting ready for Shavasana. So if you need to any extra clothing, do that now. Or if you have a blanket, grab a blanket. So if you're not already still lying on your back, just slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Letting the arms and the legs roll away from the body, palm space up. Drawing that chin down towards the chest so that the back of the neck is long along that. Finding a spot on the ceiling to focus on. Softening your focus on that spot on the ceiling. And if you feel comfortable, closing the eyes. And just coming back into the breath. Breathing in through your nose, back throat, down into the lungs, out of the lungs, back of the throat, out through the nose. Now bringing your awareness to the chest. And as the breath is moving in and out of the body, feeling the chest and the abdomen rising and falling. Now bringing your mind to the point between your eyebrows, the eyebrow center, and imagine a warm sphere, a wall of light forming between the eyebrows. It slowly grows bigger and bigger. So this ball of light then starts to go over both eyebrows, both eyes, down the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, top lip and cheeks, bottom lip, chin, jawline, the ears, feeling the warmth of that ball of light, warming all of the facial features. And as it grows bigger, it's warming the whole head. As it's warming the whole of the head, it's now moving down the front of the throat, the ball of light, or the ray of light. That's how you see it. Front of the throat, down to the chest, warming the left and the right side of the body, down through the abdomen, and flowing back along the left hand through the shoulder, forearm, down to the hand, warming the hand and the fingertips. Now that ball of light is moving back up the left arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, across the chest to the right side, warming the right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm of the hand, warming the hand and fingertips. Moving back up the right forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, back to the chest, and continue its way back down the body, and then down through the abdomen, warming the belly and neck, making its way down to the pelvis, warming pelvis, the hip bones, moving down through the left thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the foot, toes, bottom of the foot, warming the bottom of the foot and the toes. Moving back up the left leg, ankle, shin, calf muscle, front of the knee, back of the knee, thigh, hamstrings, back to the pelvis. Right leg, moving down through the right thigh, warming the right thigh, knee, shin, right ankle, top of the foot, warming the big toe and all the other toes of the right foot, bottom of the foot, warming the whole of the foot, the heel, going back up, shin, calf muscle, front of the knee, back of the knee, thigh, inner thigh and hamstrings, back to the pelvis. Moving down through the base of the pelvis to the glute muscles. Feeling the warmth through the glute muscles. Moving up through the lower back, mid back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, and back to the face. Feeling the warmth of that ball of light back on the face. And it's slowly shrinking back down so that it fits between the eyebrows. Letting go of that ball of light and coming back to the breath. Breathing in through the nose, back of the throat, down into the lungs, out of the lungs, back of the throat, out through the nose. Just allow your mind to follow that breath, moving in and out of the body. Now taking 3 deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling with a sigh. Inhaling. Once more, inhaling. Slowly wriggling the fingers and the toes. Bring some movement back into the body. And when you're ready, rolling over onto your right side, but keeping the eyes closed and pausing on your right side for a moment. And when you're ready, still keeping the eyes closed, pressing yourself back up to a seated position. And just noticing how your body is feeling now compared to in your class, how your breath is feeling now compared to in your class, and how your mind is feeling now. To close the practice, we will chant 3 Oms. We'll take 1 breath to prepare, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling for Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Bring the palms together, rubbing the palms together, creating some heat in the palms. Once you've got enough heat between the palms, placing the palms of the hands over the eyes, peering into the palms of the hands, letting your eyes adjust to the light. Placing the palms over the face and the cheeks, over the throat and the neck. Placing the palms together again, creating some more heat. Backs of the hands, fingers and thumbs this time. Wrists, forearms. Placing the hands back to the heart center, to the chest, palms together. Thank you for joining me for practice today.